Hello YouTube and welcome to this channel. This is going to be the very first vlog of my prep series. If you don't already know me, hi, my name is Emily. I'm an amateur bodybuilder and prep for my first competition season. And I also work full-time as an ICU nurse. So basically my life is the hospital and the gym, and that's kind of it. I am 3.5 weeks out from my first show, so I said, what better time to start documenting than the present? My apologies if you're meeting me for the first time and I look like this. I just woke up. It's 6:45, so I got up like an hour ago. Took check-ins this morning. Let me show you guys. Oh, also I compete in the wellness division in the NPC. I forgot to even mention that. I don't know if it'll focus. We have this quarter turn and this quarter turn, and this is my front pose. I'm not gonna put my back pose on here because I don't know, YouTube might not like me for that. But we're just gonna do a little day in the life in prep. 3.5 weeks out from my show. It is check-in day, like I said, so who knows if there's gonna be changes. I thought that would be interesting to see. And the only thing we're gonna do now is get ready for our fasted cardio. My current cardio routine is 30 minutes of moderate intensity steady state cardio. I do it on my training days only. So first, we have to make a cold brew. It's gonna be my first cold brew on YouTube. So if you're from my TikTok, which is at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's, or my Instagram, which is the same handle at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's, you have seen this cold brew so many times. But for a little bit of lore, if you don't know, I make my own cold brew at home, and it is actually the thing that brings me the most joy in the world. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's so delicious. So we're gonna whip it out. Let me show you. I'm gonna give you like a little look inside of my fridge because I have 2 batches made presently. So here they are. We have Milky Way grounds, you heard me right, and then these are my Starbucks ones. As you can see, I do love the Starbucks more. She's my tried and true, but I don't want to like use up all of them, so we're gonna do some of the Milky Way grounds. These jugs I got off of Amazon, and they come with these like middle metal like canister things that you're supposed to put the grounds in and let that steep, and then you take that out. That was too much work. I literally just put the grounds in the jar. I do 7 ounces straight into the jar, fill it up with water, mix it up so that the grounds are submerged in the water, put it in the fridge to brew for like 8 to 10 hours, and then I strain the grounds out and we put her back in the little jug. And that's how I make it, and it's so easy. I have my favorite glass. These are from Amazon as well because, I don't know, I love Amazon. So in the mornings, I like to do 12 ounces of the cold brew because I don't know, I have to give myself an amount or else I would just do an entire cup full. So 12 ounces. Creamer, my favorite creamers are these Chobani Zero Sugar ones. This is the salted caramel, if it's focusing, I don't know. These are literally just 1.5 fat, and that's it per 15 mLs, no carbs. So I do 15 milliliters. This isn't like in my meal plan, but because it's a constant every single day, it doesn't matter. So we do that. And then to sweeten said cold brew, I use the liquid stevia drops from Trader Joe's. And then these sweet drops, these are, in English toffee. I find that like the sweet drops aren't super sweet themselves, but I like that it gives it a little bit of extra flavor. So I mainly use the sweet drops for the flavor, and then the stevia drops are more for like actual sweetness, because these ones from Trader Joe's are so good. Put our ice in. And see, look at this color. This is actually the perfect coffee color. So let's taste her and see. I already know it's gonna be good, but you know. Ooh. The toffee with the Milky Way grounds that I purchased from Marshall's. So good. Second component of my fasted cardio routine is to pop my yohimbine. Here's my yohimbine. I buy this one from Amazon as well, and it works best with caffeine. So that is why I have cold brew right off the rip. Down the hatch. And then also to get ready to go do cardio, I put on Vasoburn. This is just like a thermal topical thing that you can put on that is supposed to increase blood flow to the area and circulation. And the idea behind that is you increase blood flow, increase circulation, increase fat loss. I don't know how well this works, and it's kind of gimmicky, but in a bodybuilding prep, if this is gonna help me at least 1%, I'm gonna do it. So I put this on my stomach, on my quads, hamstrings, and my glutes. And yes, it does burn. All right, we're nice and like lubed up for cardio. Sorry if you hear my cat feeder in the background, but now we just get to go enjoy our cold brew. So we literally just like finished putting together our patio furniture. So I like to go out on the patio to have my cold brew, and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, hopefully you can hear me over the road noise. Just came out on the patio, but it did rain last night, so I'm gonna have to flip these cushions, but let me show you. Okay. This is the patio. Isn't it cute? But anyway, yeah, it rained as hell, so actually my feet are getting wet. We're gonna be enjoying our cold brew in the living room today, but we do have a little mini garden here. I don't know. My boyfriend Josh manages this, but look at the little peppers. And then over there are the tomato plants. There's some tomatoes on there right now, but the peppers, they're kind of killing it. My lens is getting foggy, I think, but let's go inside so we can enjoy this cold brew. Okay, cold brew has been adequately enjoyed and she is gone. It is time to put on our waist trainer. Yes, I wear a waist trainer for cardio, not because it actually snatches my waist. This just kind of helps with core control and sweating more. This one is by Squeeze Me Skinny. This is the triple extra small, so we have maxed out the waist trainer because I wear this on the tightest setting, but we're gonna put this on. I guess I'll show you guys how I put her on. And there we have it. She's on. Because we want to sweat as much as possible. Another hoodie. Yes, it's summertime, but this is prep. So a double layer with the long sleeves. Okay, we are ready. This this is the cardio fit. I rewear this every single day for cardio, and I wash it. You know, when I do laundry, this does get washed, but she gets reworn for every single session because what do I look like wearing different clothes every single time? Luckily, I live in a townhouse, but the townhouse complex is also like a part of an apartment complex, and we have an apartment gym. So I'm gonna go down, we're gonna hit our cardio on the elliptical, and then we're gonna walk after because I like to get steps after cardio. So I'll probably film on my phone. I'm not gonna bring my camera down, but see you guys after cardio's done. Okay, please excuse my crusty appearance. We just got done with cardio and our post-cardio walking. I was gonna walk outside because like typically I like to walk outside to get some sunlight, but where's the sunlight? It feels gross, it's humid, so I just walked on the tread instead, and it's all the same, it's fine. So I say that and the sun literally, she appears, whatever. Okay, post-cardio glow, but we're gonna head back up to the house. I'm gonna shower and then I will take you guys through what I have as my meal one. And then after that, we're gonna probably start getting stuff ready for work tomorrow. Okay guys, we are all showered. My hair probably looks a little cray because it's so humid outside and literally no matter what I do to it, it looks like shit. But it is time for meal one. So in my meal one, hopefully it's not different because I'm still waiting on Soph to answer my check-in. So training day macros, I have 2 slices of Ezekiel bread, 3 eggs, 15 grams of goat cheese, 50 grams of cherry tomatoes, 25 grams of spinach, 50 grams of blueberries, and then 10 grams of honey. So what I do is I like to make my eggs into hard-boiled eggs. Well, I've come to find that I like a soft-boiled egg better, and I've only found that out because I have been hard-boiling them and undercooking them, and every time it just like doesn't work out for me and I can barely peel them. So I am going to test a recipe for soft-boiled eggs today because you make them a little different from my understanding. So 3 soft-boiled eggs. Okay, how to make soft-boiled eggs, please. Okay, so it seems that what's different from hard-boiled versus soft-boiled is that you add the eggs once the water is boiling, versus hard-boiled, you have the eggs in there before it boils. Can you tell I'm starving? Anyway, okay. Not the soft-boiled egg video. Well, it seems that we bring it to a boil, reduce the heat until the water is at a rapid simmer, add the eggs, and cook them for 5 to 7 minutes. All right, here's the setup for breakfast. I've got my little pot here, and I don't know, I guess we're gonna get this shit boiling and then we'll add the eggs. I'll keep you updated. While I'm waiting on the water to start boiling and so we can do the eggs, I'm gonna make my other components. For my toast, I do my 15 grams of goat cheese mixed with my 50 grams of blueberries, and I heat the blueberries up in the microwave and I make it like cooked down blueberries, I don't know, and then I add the goat cheese and it makes like a nice spread, but I like it to firm up in the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead and get that ready. I lied, we're saving my blueberries for my pre-workout meal, so we're gonna do my strawberries from my pre-workout meal instead. But same idea. So I get 100 grams of strawberries, so we're just gonna do 50, and then I'll do the last 50 like on top or on the side, whatever I want. I then add my little stevia drops to it, and then I also add a little bit of cinnamon. I give her a little shake so they're all coated, and then I just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm gonna bring you down so you can like kind of see what I'm doing better with the whole strawberry goat cheese situation. So see, strawberries are cooked down into like, I don't even know, what do you call this? Like strawberry preserves or something. I take a little fork and I just kind of like mash the strawberries down a little bit more so that we have a better consistency. Okay, I think that's good. This is the goat cheese I use. This one's just from Harris Teeter. So I'm gonna take out 15 grams of this. 15 grams. And then we just mix it. And then you have this delicious like goat cheese and fruit spread to put on your toast. It's so good. Anyway, popping this in the fridge to firm up. Okay, so our water is very much boiling, but it's set to bring it down to a simmer. So I don't know. I'm turning the heat on low, but she's still, okay. Well, I don't know, y'all. Is it giving simmer? I feel like that's kind of simmering. Let me read my instructions again. Okay, that's definitely a simmer. So, carefully lower them, and then, all right, we're gonna cook it for like 6-ish minutes. Really enough water in here. Maybe I should add just a little bit more water. I'm waiting to add this extra water until it like comes back up. Hello. Damn. Good job, Emily. All right, well, you know what? We're doing the best we can. Okay, we're just gonna let the eggs do their thing here. I don't feel too confident about it, but it's fine. We're gonna get our spinach and our tomatoes together. I just cook it in the microwave and I eat it on the side because it's just a little side salad. All right. 25 grams of spinach in the bowl. Wonderful. I used to do like an omelet with my spinach and my tomatoes, but then I started making hard-boiled eggs for like ease to like make it for work. And I have been obsessed with the hard-boiled eggs or soft-boiled eggs, whatever. So I've been doing that at home. Also, Josh is kind enough to separate our little tomatoes from our garden so that I can have some, or like so that I know that they're ours. So here they are from the garden. So anyway, I get 50 grams of cherry tomatoes. So, okay, that's only 25. And then I have my store-bought ones. And these bitches are huge. So anyway, it's giving like, I only need like 1.5 of these. Okay, maybe like 1.25. Perfect. And then I just half them. Ooh, this is one of ours. Let's do a little taste. Tastes homegrown. Bam, going in the microwave for like a minute and a half, I don't know. Also, we gotta get our toast going. I just use the regular Ezekiel bread. I'm on a meal plan, by the way, so every single day I eat the same thing. My coach made the plan for me because it's got all the micronutrients and shit, so that's why some of this stuff might seem like unconventional for like what you would see in a prep, but she cares about our insides, so that's why we have all this good stuff. All right, pieces of toast are going in. Crap. I gotta get my ice bath together. I was slacking. My time is about to be up. And I don't even know that I have enough ice. Oh. Okay, this is so bootleg. There's literally an ice pack in here. I was yapping my trap too much and I totally forgot. Well, here's to hoping. I don't know. This is also so not cold. We're gonna put them in the freezer. While I'm waiting for my toast to finish cooking, it's almost done. We're gonna take our supplements this morning and go ahead and fill up our 40 ounces for breakfast. I get 6 liters of water a day, but it is so not hard for me to hit because like I just drink. Well, I've conditioned myself to drink 40 ounces with every single meal, so it's not hard. Supplement salad going down the hatch. Okay, that's done. My shit is so jam-packed, it like doesn't even close. Plate courtesy of Target. We've got our toast. This is our little spread. So obviously we just do like half and half. But you see that like consistency? It's just like, I don't even know. It's like icing to me. It's so good. Can you tell that I am in prep? Probably by my concoctions. Also, I'm not gonna put my honey on this because I think I'm gonna put it in my pre-meal, and also just in case it gets taken away from me today, I'm just not gonna put it on here. And we'll just add it to my pre-meal if it's still in. Adding our little side salad. So cute. Oh my God, I almost forgot about our extra strawberries. So we're just using the extra fresh strawberries to like garnish. Cinnamon on top. All right, it's time to see if these eggs have like actually worked or if I just did this and it was a massive fail. So yeah, that's the situation. Let's see, moment of truth. I'm not gonna lie, these eggs have been so hard to peel every single time I make like a hard-boiled egg situation with them, so I'm gonna be here for a while, but they did cook. Oh, it's giving I lose probably 10 fucking grams of protein from the amount of egg white that peels off when I do these, but oh, it's actually peeling nicely. Wait, I spoke too soon. Ooh, okay. I think it worked. Let me peel these and then we'll come back. Great news, y'all. I think it actually worked. I mean, okay, are they a little ugly? Yes, because I clearly don't know how to peel an egg, but all right, let me show you how I season. Very calculated, okay? Not really, but seasoning of choice, no salt, organic. Kirkland Signature, we're Costco people. I just really loaded up because I do love seasoning and there's no salt in this, so I can have as much as I want. And then I get 1 gram of pink Himalayan salt with every meal. So my scale does measure very accurately, so I can measure it with my scale. And I put it on everything because you need to salt your sweets too. 1 gram. And bam, this is the final look at meal 1. Okay guys, even though mealtime is very sacred to me, if you've been in a prep, you understand. I am going to taste test these eggs and we're gonna see if it actually worked. So, welcome to my island. Ooh, the lighting is god awful. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, no, they're definitely falling apart, but I think, look, I think it is perfect. Oh my gosh, she's dripping. Okay, I definitely need to cook them a little longer, but this is delicious. Oh my god. Time for me to enjoy this meal. I'll check back later. Okay, so for the past I don't know, almost 2 hours probably, I've been editing this vlog because I'm about to be busy at work tomorrow and then I'm off for a day and then I'm on for 3. So I'm not gonna have a lot of time to put into this. So I wanna get this up ASAP Rocky. But we heard back from Soph, so we do have protocol changes. So let me just tell you what the changes are. So yesterday and today I hit lows. I was 126.5 yesterday and today. So that is a prep low. I didn't hit technically a new low today, but I matched the low from yesterday. But we don't have a lot of time, obviously. So we're gonna kind of turn things up just a little bit. My food did get brought down. So I did have to kind of move some stuff around just because my meal 1 changed significantly. So I had to account for that and my other stuff for the day. What changed is on training days, we're down 20 carb and 5 grams of protein. And then on rest days, I think it's the same thing, 20 carb, 5 protein. So not anything crazy. It's just what got taken out was significant because it was my toast that got taken out. So I was shit. But anyway, that got taken out, and then cardio is now 5 by 35 instead of 5 by 30. So I did a mock peak week, not last week, week before last. And prior to this mock peak week, I was on 7 by 45 fasted cardio, and my food was, I think, about where it is now because we wanted to get me down pretty quick so that we could do a mock peak. And then from the mock peak, we've resumed the diet, but since it was kind of a diet break for a little bit, we were able to bump my food up just a little bit and bring my cardio down a little bit. So I only do cardio on my training days so that my rest days are full rest days, but I still wake up and I go do a fasted walk because I would just rather be in the routine with it. So anyway, I'm no stranger to having the cardio. I have had the cardio. It just got turned down a little bit. Now we're turning it up a little bit, hoping to get me down to 124 for the regional show. So I think that'll happen with this little push. But Soph is happy. She's we're looking so crispy, but we definitely want to carve out my tie-ins more because unfortunately, like a lot of women, I'm still holding a lot of my fat just in the backs of my legs. And so once that shit can go, I'll feel a little better because every day I'm is it even giving she can step on stage? Because to me, I feel I can't step on stage until I have Olympian carved glutes. And you don't need that kind of conditioning at a regional level, but in my head, whatever. So another change was my upper body day. I literally just have 1 true upper body day, and then today actually when I'm training at the gym is my posterior day, which has some back stuff in it, and I have a little bit of biceps in it, and then it's glutes and hams. Any upper body movements are gonna be 2 to 3 reps of reserve. She does not want me growing my upper. I mean, yeah, the upper is pretty where we need it to be for wellness at the moment. So kind of backing off on upper a little bit. So that's another change as well. It is noon which means I need to get ready to go to the gym because I've been over here editing and wasting the day away. My meal time is slightly off and I need to be on it because I need to go to bed early for work. So let's make our little pre-meal. This pre-workout meal, it's giving death row meal. It's giving, this is also the thing that makes me happiest besides my cold brew. I'm not gonna take you guys through the full thing because I feel like I took you guys through a lot of my meal one today and that took up a lot of our time. And so I don't wanna bore you with the details. I'm obsessed with these little like, I don't even know what they are, cereal bowls that I get at Marshall's, and look how fucking cute. This one has little fruit on it. So this is what we're cooking the core in. My absolute favorite core of all time is the Bowl of Gains lemon pound cake. And this is such like an out of left field pick. I did not expect to love this so much, but this with birthday cake, protein, the C-Bomb one, and then frozen blueberries on top and a little bit of whey drip on top is so good. So I'm gonna make this and then I'll show y'all the final product. Okay guys, pre-meal has been made. She looks so good. I'm so excited. Oh, it smells divine. All of my favorite combos in here. Also, honorable mention for the spoon because I am part of the like autistic spoon community, if you will. Oh, let's get a bite together. She's beautiful. Cheers. It's literally like a lemon birthday cake with like blueberry frosting. I don't even know, but it's so good. This is gonna be gone in 30 seconds, but I'm gonna eat this and then we will get ready to go hit this posterior day. Guys, that shit was so mid. I was like scraping that bowl. Oh, I just want like 100 grams of that. Like people want to ask like what prep cravings I have. I don't even have cravings of things that like aren't on my meal plan. I just want more of what I have. So it's 12:20. I'll probably leave for the gym in like 30 minutes to let this settle. So let's go pick out a little fit. Okay, quick fit check for the gym. It's really nothing fabulous. I have the Waist Elite tee from Young LA. I have their Legacy Seamless, I think, also from Young LA. And that's what we're wearing. And I'm gonna wear my black and white dunks. And I'll throw my hair up. But yeah, we're just gonna chill for a second before we leave for the gym. Let my food digest a little bit. And yeah, I figured I would show you guys my intra for the gym because I need to make it. And why not show you what I do? So we have our Gila Mix shaker cup. I get one hydro pack. I'm trying to use up my like mango heat ones because they're my least favorite. But anyway, these are from Buff Chick. Code Sophia, code Alex. I literally love Buff Chick stuff so much. Then I get 5 grams of creatine. So that goes in. Just some BCAAs. I've been using these ones from Ghost and I like them. They taste really good. This is the blue Sour Patch. So a scoop of them. And then I do get 10 grams of carbs from Buff Carbs in it. This is also from Buff Chick. This is just like a carb powder that's from like dextrin, I don't know. No sugar, just carbs. So 10 grams worth. So this is my intra, all good to go. I'll add water to this when I get to the gym. But then I also use the Buff Chick Pump. This is a non-caffeinated like pump formula and it's so good. It gives you the juiciest pump. But I don't like to drink this intra workout because I feel like it doesn't work as well. So I put it in a separate thing. I do a scoop of that in here with some water. And then to make it fun, like I'm drinking an energy drink, I will add like a non-caffeinated soda to it also. And it gives me the sensation that I'm having an energy drink on the way to the gym because I try to control my caffeine somewhat. I didn't say I do a great job, but listen, we do it where we can. So the soda that I have that I'm gonna mix with is the Sprite Chill, and that has been delicious. So that's my little routine as far as stuff for the gym goes. guys, we are back from the gym. I'm not gonna lie, I had such a good lift. Oh my God. Hopefully I'll have inserted some clips because I did film just a little bit, but now I'm so hungry. So we're gonna just pop together our post-workout meal. She's nothing cray, but I figured I'd show you guys what I have. All right, so in my post-workout meal, I get 75 grams of kiwi, 75 grams of pineapple, 65 grams of chicken, 80 grams of rice, and then 75 grams of green beans. So let's just plate all this up. Popping her in the microwave. Got my little fruit bowl. So yummy. These are the golden kiwis and they're so much better than regular kiwis in my opinion. All right, and then seasoning wise, I use that same organic no salt seasoning from Costco, all over. And then I'm gonna weigh out like half a gram of pink salt because I wanna put a little bit of the Melinda's black truffle or whatever hot sauce on this. Just a little bit, okay? Beautiful. And this is it. This is the post-workout meal. I'm gonna munch. Hi vlog. It is much later. I got very caught up packing shit for work, trying to stay on my meal times, trying to get my steps in. It's been a hectic evening and I'm about to go to bed actually. It is currently like, I don't know, right at 9 o'clock, but I figured I would just kind of show you real quick. So I work 12-hour shifts in the hospital, which means I need to pack quite literally everything that I eat in a day because I get up, I do cardio, and then I don't eat my first meal until I'm in the parking deck at work. So like that needs to come with me. And then I eat all of my meals at work and I usually eat my last meal at like 5:30, 6 p.m. so that I can come home and just like sleep. So let me show you everything and kind of like just the madness that it really is. This actually doesn't even look that bad. But so I have my Wolfpack lunchbox that has everything packed in it for tomorrow. And then we've got like some meal one stuff. Yes, my ghost shrine. And then we've got all my other meals packed in there. And then my water for tomorrow. And then my electrolytes and stuff for tomorrow after I finish cardio. And then in my regular fridge, I have my cold brew for in the morning and then my little decaf coffee behind her. So I have everything packed for tomorrow in the lunchbox, and then all the other stuff that's down in there is for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, minus one meal. So I have everything packed besides one meal, which is my cream of rice meal. It's the most time consuming you can imagine to like prep and pack. So I'm gonna do that on Thursday when I'm off, but I'm just gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I'm sorry that this is like an abrupt ending. The evening just kind of got away from me and I need to go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very first vlog, a little day in my life in prep. Hopefully it was interesting, somewhat entertaining. I don't really know, but my hope is to do like a vlog a week of just like what's going on with prep, what I'm doing. This is like easy to film, easy to edit. It's just me and my life. So follow along for more. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok at Emily Lifts. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.